Hi, welcome to the Wolverine Wake Up. I'm Mr. Freeman, the editor-in-chief of the Wolverine Wake Up. Today we are starting a piece that we've been doing for the past 6 years, and that is student exit interviews for our seniors. And what we'd like to do is just to pick their brain, find out some things that they have learned along the way about themselves, about other people, and this is kind of their last chance to share with us what's on their mind before they graduate and go out into the world. So today we have April Williams. April has been with us for this entire year on the Wolverine Wake Up, and she's one of our hosts. So today she gets to take the interviewee position, and I get to interview her. Hi, April.
Hello, Mr. Freeman.
How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Good, good. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Question 1. What are your plans after you graduate?
Well, I actually just talked to a counselor about it today, but I'm gonna go to Michigan State University and try to get a certificate to be a vet technician.
Okay. MSU. Why MSU?
Well, I'm from Flint, and also it's in the price range, which I feel like is a lot of why teenagers go to a specific college. Yeah.
Good. And why a vet tech?
Because like my entire life I've always loved animals. Like I can still remember freeing a little bird from the fence and running inside and telling my mom, and then she'll look at me and said, "Birds have diseases, go wash your hands." I still remember that. But yeah, my whole life I've always had dogs, birds, guinea pigs, all that fun stuff.
Good, good. And MSU is known for?
Yes, it's very for the vet field.
Yeah, good, good. Next question. How do you think you'll feel walking through the high school hallway for the last time?
It's both scary and like real at the same time. Like you've been going to school, to a school your whole life, and it's very different not being on a strict schedule, I'd assume. That's what I'm worried about, is I'm gonna stay up until 12 o'clock at night and stay sleeping until like noon. That's what I'm worried about. I want to stay on schedule.
Yeah. Don't sleep through your alarms.
Yeah, I won't need to set an alarm really, because I won't really have anything. I gotta get a job.
Okay. Third question. During your time, we'll say in school, K-12, is there anything that you regret not doing or anything that you regret doing?
One thing that I definitely regret doing, that I will tell middle schoolers and high schoolers to this day, is sometimes people will tell you to do something and it might not seem like peer pressure, but it can be. It definitely can be, and just to listen to the voice inside your head and just be like, no, that's not. Don't do it. Don't pick it up. That's all I gotta say.
Gut instinct, you think, is a valuable resource?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't listen to yourself, not what other people are just trying to feed you and tell you. Because they can have the best intentions for you, but they don't have the best intentions for themselves. So where does that lead you?
Okay. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Now we have Skylar. Skylar is a senior.
Hello.
And he is graduating this year. So, Skylar, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Good. Skylar, I've got 4 questions for you.
Okay, let's roll, I guess.
All right, let's do this. Skylar, tell us, we'll start with an easy one. Tell us about your plans after you graduate high school.
I'm planning to go to Delta for 2 years, and then after that, I'm planning to either get like an internship or like go get a job through the college and work somewhere for a period of time, or I don't really know. I guess just explore my options.
Okay, good. And can you share with us kind of where the idea to go to Delta came from?
Well, it kind of went downhill because I originally wanted to go to Michigan Tech, which is 7 hours away in the UP. Then I wanted to go to LSSU, which is closer, 3 hours away, so it's about the distance to Grand Rapids and back. And so then, and that changed to going to Delta, because Delta's infinitely closer, and it's cheaper, and it allows me to get the feel of what I want to do instead of doing a full-on commitment where I won't really have a chance to come back.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Skylar. Next question. So at Au Gres Sims, we have a tradition where on your last day here, your guys are going to be dressed, the seniors will be in your caps and gowns. And for a lot of our seniors, they have been K-12.
But no,
at Au
I've been
Gres.
here since H1 to H4, so.
Okay. And
Well, no, not H1, H2, so I was here since I was a sophomore.
Okay.
So I transferred from East Kentwood in Grand Rapids.
okay. What do you think will be going through your mind as you're walking down the halls?
I didn't expect this to happen. Well, not like that, but I didn't expect to be up here in the Northeast instead of back in Grand Rapids.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Skylar, last chance.
Oh, great.
Is there anything that you'd like to share with us?
High school's fun. Don't let it get you down, and good luck, I guess. It's up to you now.
That was really good, Skylar. And next we have Haley Mabe. Hi, Haley.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Haley, we have a few questions for you today. You're a senior this year and new to Au Gres Sims High School. So I think you have a lot to share. So we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course.
Your first question. Haley, after you graduate, what do you plan on doing?
After I graduate, I want to go to either a college here in Michigan. I looked into Marquette, or a college or trade school in North Carolina because it's closer to my grandma. And I'm more familiar with what's in that area rather than Michigan, whether I don't really know anything around here. But after high school, I want to become an insurance agent. So I want to go through those couple years of school before I can actually get my final job.
And what led you to that path?
My mom did insurancy, and she explained to me that it's not hard. It's just you have to know what you're doing, and you sit in front of a computer and you answer the phone, either if you do health insurance or car insurance. I want to do health insurance because they make a lot more money. And health insurance I'm more familiar with because my mom, she's more familiar with cars, so she can tell you all about cars.
I see.
And I can tell you kind of a little bit more about health.
And so you're thinking either staying in Michigan or going to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
You're next. And now we have Ariel Johnson. Hi, Ariel.
Hi, Mr. Freeman.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, Ariel, today we're going to ask you a few questions about being a senior. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ariel, after you graduate high school, which you will, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. After you graduate high school, what are your plans?
Well, like college and everything. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I plan on going to Delta to start off for my associate's degree, and then I'm hoping to transfer into maybe Ferris State, so that I can do my 4-year bachelor's degree into sonography. And if sonography doesn't work, then I'll just go into radiology. And they are two different things, which I learned myself.
What is stenography?
Sonography is more ultrasound, and then radiology is more of x-rays and all that stuff.
Okay. Stenography, I was thinking like you're that person in a courtroom.
Yeah, no, that's no.
What is that called?
A clerk?
Stenography? Yeah, I think so. So there's two kinds.
Well, I'm the medical one.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay, cool. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks. Last one. Did you do everything you wanted to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I mean, I tried all the sports. I think that's like the one thing I wanted to do. But yeah, I feel like I did. I hope I did. But for right now, yeah, I feel like I did.
Yeah, good. That was one thing. You hear the phrase, high school should be the best 4 years of your life.
Yeah, which it really wasn't. But there were some good parts, some bad parts, which you're gonna have. I've heard a lot of people say that, and then I've heard a lot of people say that your senior year should be your most fun year, which it so far has been, which I hope it ends like that too. But it so far has been. I mean, I'm into work, and I'm glad I started working and everything, making money and taking good responsibilities and making myself prepared for when I get out of high school.
Yeah,
So.
good. Very good. Well, we wish you the best. We know you're going to do great things.
Thank you.
Yes. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, none that I can think of.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
And now we have Mary Zarnick. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, Mary, I've got some questions for you.
Okay.
All right. Question 1. Tell us about your plans when you graduate high school.
I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I'm going to attend Kirtland till I get my associate's degree at least, and then transfer somewhere else based on what I find that I want to do. But I think I'm going to at least explore education because I think that might be up my alley. But I don't have a hardcore plan yet, but that's what I'm thinking.
It's a good profession. Have you thought about what subject area?
Okay, I like math a lot, and I don't mind science, but probably more like English, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'd never expected me to feel like that, but that's what I'm feeling. Or maybe history.
Okay.
I like history a lot.
You're just going to teach all of them.
Yeah, I should, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, just
Good.
be multi-subject teacher.
You should. Thanks, Mary. Next question. How do you think you're going to feel once you take that last walk through the hallways?
I probably will be a little sad. I feel like it's going to be kind of bittersweet. Like, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, this kind of sucks. You're moving on from this chapter of your life. But, you know, it's kind of exciting too, you know? You get a little bit more freedom, I feel like. It's kind of liberating. But at the same time, it is going to be sad, kind of, walking just knowing it's the last time in this environment and with these people. Like, I moved here in like 4th grade, but it's still been a very long time with the same people. And since we were from such a small school, you get closer with them, you know.
Sure.
And so it's kind of gonna be sad, but it'll be fine. You know, I'm kind of happy that I'm graduating.
Good. You've earned it. Next question. Is there anything that you regret doing during your time at school or regret not doing?
I regret caring so much about what other people think of me, to be honest, because especially when I, like, earlier high school, I really cared about what everyone thought of me, and I, like, tried so hard to impress people, but looking back now, it was just stupid. Like, I mean, I still do it a lot, but it is what it is. I mean, you just gotta be yourself, and if they don't like you, it's their problem, realistically, because you only have so much time, and if you spend it worrying about what other people think of you, you're just gonna be unhappy.
And you kind of actually answered this. Do you think that you have more friends now or less friends now than you had when you were in kindergarten?
Probably more friends, you know? Although I was a pretty cool kid. But I was also a little weird. So probably more friends now, I'd say. Especially because of sports, I feel like I got a lot of different friends from different grade levels, you know? Like older people and then younger people too. So yeah, probably more friends now.
So you were the weirdo in the kindergarten class?
I was not the weirdo, okay? I was just a tiny bit weird. You know? I wasn't that weird, okay? I was, you know, there were some kids that were acting like dogs and stuff. That was not me, okay?
You didn't bark.
No, I was an intellectual little kid. I like to read a lot. You know, I was just kind of there.
Okay.
And
So
I like
not-
horses,
not-
and I got made fun of for that too. But we'll not talk about that, okay?
I mean, we
You were
could.
at our school then.
I wasn't a horse girl. There's a difference, okay? I wasn't one of them weird people. I just, you know, I'm not
I went
jealous.
to a cow farm once.
Oh wow, I see cows almost every day.
Do you still enjoy horses?
Well, yeah, I have
Yeah.
horses. I mean, but
Oh,
I don't. I don't know. I
So
don't
you have
ride
an
them as
affinity
much.
for the equine sort.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Mhm.
That's cool. That's not weird.
Yeah.
My aunt has a horse farm. My aunt Tori. It's not weird.
Mhm.
She takes care of
Nah,
horses.
it's not weird. It's that.
Go to
it's
Kentucky
that
and tell them.
it's
about it.
stereotype. Yeah, and then it's because there's a few people that are a little weird,
Oh.
like that, like them hobby horsers. You know what I'm talking about? Have you
The
seen
tiny
them?
horses?
No, the hobby
Like
horse.
the mini penny farm?
No, the hobby horse sport. Have you heard about that?
Where you're on the cart.
You
like
know,
the two-wheel
no,
cart.
you have.
That little, like you know those toy little stick horses.
The stick horses, they run around like
They
these.
run
These are
around
actually
with these-
teenagers,
Yes.
and they have competitions, and they have like jumps basically,
Just like the
Okay.
but like how horses would,
Yeah.
But they
and they
jump around
jump
with
them,
this
but
little
they have.
stick with the horse head on
So
it.
they're like those fingerboards. So they're
Oh,
like skateboards,
amazing.
but they're little
Yeah.
mini horses.
Okay, you know what we're talking about.
I don't.
You know
The sticks with the horsey head on them, that little kids will like run around with. It's
Oh.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, and they run
Yeah.
Yeah, so
together.
And then they act like they act like they're on like a horse. They jump over them.
Race.
Now this is
Like real.
Like
people your age.
yes,
Adult.
Young adults.
yes, yes,
Not like young adults too.
yeah,
It's called hobby horsing. Look it up.
yeah.
Hobby horse.
You really need to do some research.
Okay. Do you think I would be good at it?
Can you jump?
Can you jump?
A little. I like.
Can
it.
you do some like
Yeah.
nice little
Can you
prance
gallop?
and like can you gallop real nice? And then some of them try.
I'm comfortable answering that question.
Well, if you can't jump and if you can't gallop, then no, you're not fit.
Or can you like
No, I just
trot?
run.
Can you trot?
No, I don't think so.
Then
Well,
you're not a good
I
fit.
wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
pursue that sport if I were you.
Okay.
I'd stick to like pickleball or something.
Wow.
Teaching me.
I
Gotta stick to your
look
job
that
now.
up now. Hobby horse.
Hobby horsing.
I feel like I wouldn't want that in my search history for some reason.
I get them on TikTok all the time. You know, I could find one and show it to you, honestly.
Okay.
Do you want me to find one with?
I guess. I mean, I'm interested now. But
Okay.
I seen one and it was like this really sad song in the background and it was talking about the struggle, the struggles of being a hobby horser and like, then there was this one video where they were like jumping and like they fell and they were talking about how their career was over.
no.
All
I-
sorts of stuff.
If Mary probably
Hey.
stuck at Aranac Eastern, she probably would have ended up hobby horsing.
How dare you? No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Bella. Okay,
should've just
I wasn't that weird.
Yeah, you
Why?
should have went to kindergarten.
I was an
Those are like
outdoorsy girl.
legitimate
Yeah.
jumps.
Yes.
Like you.
Yes.
And then there's
And
Yeah.
oh, well, she's.
Dang it, practice is inside.
Was that? Why? Why is that guy recording that on his phone? This
Because
is-
it's a prestigious event.
Oh, she. Oh, foul.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that wouldn't have been me though.
God.
I wasn't that weird, okay? I just liked them. You know, so it was all
I mean,
the
she is a little weird. She did go.
growing up, you know? And they were always riding horses in westerns,
Mary,
and I just
I'm-
wanted to be a cowgirl, okay?
I'm right there with you.
I just wanted to be a
Yeah.
cowgirl.
Like, if you think
You have enlightened me today, Mary. It's like I like to learn something new every day.
you learned hobby horsing,
Yep.
Might wanna give it a try.
my eyes are wide open right now. Yeah.
we're gonna like go by Mr. Freeman's house and he's gonna be outside trying to hobby.
Five years down the road, I forget all about everybody,
Yeah.
and I'm just
See him on TV.
Oh my.
Luke Freeman,
Pro hobby horser.
yeah,
My son.
world champion.
Now here's what I would pay to see, like a herd of hobby horsers in a field. You know, at sunrise and it's foggy, and then all of a sudden they like come to a stop and they're like,
Comes up.
The
Yeah.
dust settles, and it's just an army of hobby horsers.
and you see like all these people just breathing hard.
Or like you just hear the drumming of like technically feet but hooves, and you look and you just see like
And
a
it's
whole
just-
army of
yeah.
them coming.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Dude,
weird.
I would die.
If I saw that, I'd start running so quick. I'd have a heart attack, honestly.
I'd be concerned for well-being.
Yeah.
Bell's
Is it-
gonna ring.
This
Shoot.
I gotta
Close
play back
her
and look at my bag.
You should bring mine.
Why don't you come with?
Are we done?
Yeah, let's do the
Yeah,
outro.
let's
Let's do the
wrap
outro.
Wrap her up.
This has been like one of the greatest interviews we've ever.
I know you didn't. That's
Oh,
like,
Mary, you have to stay here.
Oh.
I just have to
I
thank
think
you.
you got like 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mary, thank you so much for that enlightening interview. That was wonderful, and we wish you the best of luck. And here's to hobby horses.
Yep.
And
Thanks,
we'll
Mary.
see him later on in the future hobby horsing.
Yes.
Our
Here is to Luke Freeman's future and hobby horsing.
Yes. Thanks. Good, Mary. Hi, it's Mr. Freeman, the editor-in-chief of the Wolverine Wake Up. Today we have
Bella.
Bella Freeling, and she is a senior, and so I would like to ask her a few questions. Are you ready, Bella?
Yeah.
Okay, and give us an honest answer.
Okay.
Okay. First, what are your plans after you graduate
Uh,
high school?
after I graduate, I am going to attend Grand Valley State University to become a speech pathologist. For simpler terms, a speech therapist.
Thank you. That's good. We need people like that. Yeah. What kind of put you on that path? Speech pathology.
When I was a kid, I went to speech from like preschool up to like 3rd or 4th grade. So then, and I've always liked working with kids. So in this, I can still work with kids, and I've gone through the same thing. So I kind of understand them.
Oh, cool. That's very nice. So we have a tradition here at AGS where your very last day, you guys get to start in the kindergarten and walk all the way through middle school and high school hallways. What do you think will be going through your mind while you're doing that?
I'll probably be sad because I won't come back to the school. Probably will for like some sporting events and everything. But then I've worked with a lot of the little kids and they know me. So I'll be sad leaving them too and not being able to finish 3rd year out. But I'll also be excited because then I don't have to go back to school.
Yeah, there is that too. Good, good. Ooh, I like this one. You're gonna like this too. So you have a choice. What is one thing that you either regret doing or regret not doing during, let's say, K-12, not just high school? Yeah.
The only thing that I probably really regret not doing is probably not being more shy and not really like talking to a lot of people, but like this past year I've talked to more people and just don't really care. So I've talked to more people now but I feel like if I would have talked more back then, it would have been a little better.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you kind of have become more confident, you would say.
Yeah.
Good, good. And people aren't as bad as they seem.
Some of them, yeah.
Good answer. Okay, last one. You're doing great. Did you do everything you wanted to do?
Yeah, that I know of. I mean, maybe in the future I probably wouldn't have, but right now I think I've done everything I wanted to.
Good, good. Well, thank you so much. Anything else you would like to share?
I don't know if there's any underclassmen watching. Just don't be stuck up and go out and do things. Don't sit at home and do nothing. Actually have fun. It's not as bad as it seems to be until you sit at home and do nothing.
Good advice. Thank you, Bella. We appreciate it. And good luck in everything that you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The year 2022. freshman year. In front of me, I have Ethan Nelson, Monty Winkle, and Carter Zion. This is a letter to our future selves. If you're watching this, it is now 2025, and this is you 4 years ago. Let's get it started. Ethan, share a special memory from high school.
My favorite memory from high school so far has got to be when we tricked Mr. Zion so he didn't do a backflip behind him. We all yelled out, "Look, an eagle!" So he turned around for a second, and we're in the middle of the big gym. So somebody just screams out, "Look, an eagle!" So he turns around, and the kid does a backflip.
Good one. Monty, how about you?
I think my favorite memory was when we actually got to move up to varsity for playoffs. That was really cool. Great experience. And I got to block for Carter, and he took it yards and took it for a touchdown.
Nice. That's a good one. Carter, how about you?
Oh yeah, adding on to Monty's, that was probably one of my favorite memories. And I also got to move up on the varsity basketball team and baseball team and play with those guys.
Good. Very good. Well, by the way, I'm Mr. Freeman. Number 2, share with us your high school experience so far.
Oh, high school is something you're really not going to want to mess around on. You want to just get it over once and only do it once and just power your way through.
See, I didn't think it was going to be tough at the start. I thought it was just going to be a breeze. And when I got in here, I sort of was slacking off everything, and then I realized I need to get back on top of things, and that's what was easier.
Good advice. Carter, how about
You
you?
definitely don't want to fall down because you're going to struggle trying to get back up to where you'd like to be. I witnessed that when I missed a couple weeks of school from COVID, and then my grades just dropped like crazy. So, can't slack off.
Okay. Good advice. You guys learned some important experiences and lessons. Good. How about this? What would you give advice to your freshman self? What advice would you give yourself this year?
I would say once it gets harder, keep trying instead of giving up for a little while and then trying to make it all up. It's not really worth all your time. Just do it the first time.
I'd say don't slack off, keep moving.
Yeah, definitely keep up on the homework assignments. Don't give up.
Good. And our last question. What would you like to be remembered for?
Honestly, I don't want to be remembered. And there's a couple of reasons behind that because some people would reach out and be like, "Oh, this guy's remembered for the bad thing. What's he doing up there?" Somebody would be like, "Oh, that guy was such a nice guy." And it'd be mixed opinions and fights all over, and I don't want to deal with it.
See, I just want to be remembered for the good memories, hang out with my friends and stuff.
I want to be remembered for the 60-yard touchdown pass I threw as a freshman. That was pretty amazing to me.
Good. So, future selves, this is you. Maybe you've changed, maybe you haven't. But hopefully it's been a good ride. The year 2022. Coming out of a pandemic, hopefully. In front of me, I have 2 freshmen. If you're watching this, the year is 2025. I have Evan Trombley, Tyler Zaranak. They're freshmen at Augury Sims High School. And we're going to see what they think about some things. So, gentlemen, here's your first question. Share a special memory from high school.
I think homecoming probably would have been a special memory for me. I was elected the representative, and I don't know, I was thinking it was going to be a bummer, but it ended up being, all in all, a pretty fun time.
Tyler, same question.
I would have to be getting moved up on varsity in all the sports and playing with the seniors. Pretty good time. Not the nicest people, but pretty good time.
Next question. So far, how has high school been? What's your experience been like in high school so far?
Well, I feel like I guess I'm still deciding what I do think about that. I don't know. High school. Shoot, my brain's really foggy, dude.
I'll come back to you. Tyler, what's high school like?
Has been. I mean, it's not been horrible. I've made some dumb decisions, but you know, that happens all the time. But overall, pretty good.
Thanks, Tyler. Next question. What would you tell your freshman self?
Chill out. You like don't need to be so obnoxious all the time. You know, you don't need to be so out there having the spotlight on you all the time. People think you're funny if you just, you know, act chill. Be a cool dude.
Okay. How about you, Tyler?
Just stay on top of your work. That's really it. Your grades have been up and down the whole year, so gotta get that up and stay on it. But other than that, just don't do dumb stuff and keep going.
Okay. Good, guys. And last, what do you hope to be remembered for?
I guess I just I mostly hope to be remembered being the happy, smiley guy. You know, the guy who can cheer people up, make other people around me happy.
I just hope to be remembered as a respectful person, just fun to hang out with and not really out there, outgoing.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see you in 4 years. And now we have Landon Bender. Hi, Landon. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Great. Landon, we are closing in on the end of your senior year.
Yeah, got about a week left.
A week left. So, Landon, what are your plans after high school?
I plan on working. What exactly is still up for debate.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be doing something. So.
Okay. Physical labor, mental labor.
Oh, as in everything. So.
Okay. Good. Good. So you're keeping your options open.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Whatever
comes in my road. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. What are your skills?
My skills?
Yeah.
I mean, I can yap a lot, but
Sure.
I guess I've been told I can keep working even if I'm not necessarily the greatest at it. So.
Okay, so you have the, what's that called? Tenacity.
Tenacity, yeah.
Good.
That's a good word for it.
Good.
I help the office a lot. You know, I'll walk around, and if somebody needs help, then I'll help them.
Mhm.
So I made great friends with Miss Wilbach. So.
Yeah.
You paid?
I do not. Well, actually, one time she gave me $10 to say thank you. So I guess I get paid.
Mhm.
That's like a.
Spread that out over 9 months.
Yeah. So like it's like a cent per day, you know.
That's your daily average.
Yeah.
That's funny. Landon, next question. So, looking back on just high school, what do you wish you could tell your freshman self?
I don't know, to be completely honest, because I think I had stuff pretty good together my freshman year. So I'd just say keep working.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nothing much to say really.
Okay.
But
so no regrets. Like
none in school wise.
Uh-huh.
None school wise.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
Be good kids. Don't do stupid stuff.
Good advice. Good advice. Yeah. Landon, thank you so much, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. And thank you for being on the show.
All right. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Landon.
Oh, no.
Look at that! This is a circus.
working.
I don't know if I can do one.
You
let
can
alone
do it.
three.
Try.
Here,
Let me get one.
let's
Yeah.
start with
Try.
two. Okay. So two is just.
A little bit. Oh, hey, that was better than the 50
Okay, I get it.
Hey.
Wait.
Nice. You got this.
These are faulty. They're faulty. Okay. I just.
Oh.
Look at that.
No!
Did he really? That is crazy. I tell you what, that is. What a show off. That's awesome. That's cool.
This is it.
I didn't know you were doing anything.
We always do that. Oh, wait, we're still going? Oh. This is it for the Wolverine Wake Up this year. We'll see you next fall.
See you
next
fall. Fall, whatever.
Hi there. Now. We should nap.
Okay.
Wolverine, wake up. The